Why do some people give their heart to an organization while others merely give their attendance? Why does one employee switch off mentally after 6 months while another remains deeply committed for years, even without dramatic salary hikes? Most leaders immediately think, better pay, better perks, better policies. These three matter, but they are not what makes people feel that they belong. Human beings don't merely work for compensation. They work for significance. Every human being carries an invisible question into the workplace every single morning. Do I belong here? Recognition is a leadership's answer to that question. People notice oxygen only when it disappears. No, recognition is exactly like oxygen. Nobody walks into the office saying, I hope someone appreciates me today. But remove appreciation for 6 months and the motivation slowly suffocates. Not suddenly, silently, exactly like oxygen. Recognition is not simply an HR exercise. It is deeply wired into human evolution. When a person is recognized, the brain releases dopamine, not because of the compliment itself, but because recognition signals, I belong. Thousands of years ago, belonging meant survival. Isolation meant danger. The human brain hasn't changed. The office has. This is why public humiliation hurts more than physical discomfort. That is why appreciation energizes people far beyond the value of money. Leaders often underestimate this because they think people are working only for salaries. No, people work for dignity. Imagine every employee carrying an invisible battery. Every meeting, every conversation, every email either charges that battery or drains it. Recognition is one of the fastest chargers available to a leader. Criticism consumes energy. Recognition creates energy. Leadership is fundamentally an energy management exercise. Remember that. There are 3 recognition traps. Trap 1, only recognizing outcomes. Leader says, fantastic numbers, but never says, I noticed the integrity with which you handled that client. People quickly understand results matter, character doesn't. Eventually, people chase numbers, even if values suffer in an organization. Trap 2, recognizing personalities instead of behaviors. You're brilliant, you're amazing. Sounds positive, actually dangerous. Because people cannot repeat being brilliant. They can repeat specific behaviors. Recognition should always point towards behavior, not identity. Trap 3, recognition becomes predictable. Employee of the month, every month, same faces, everyone else mentally checks out. Recognition loses credibility the moment it becomes routine. Many leaders think recognition is a trophy. It isn't. Recognition is a lighthouse. And ships don't need a lighthouse after reaching the harbor, they need it while navigating uncertainty. People similarly need recognition not only after success, they need it while becoming successful. During my years in uniform, I noticed something fascinating. The army certainly has medals and other recognitions, but soldiers don't wait 20 years for motivation. Recognition happens every single day. A simple nod from a commanding officer or your boss, a simple well done. Trust, responsibility, being selected to lead an important task, being asked to mentor young officers. Those moments often mean more than formal decorations. The medal recognizes history. Daily recognition shapes the future, and that distinction really matters. Imagine a beautiful garden. The gardener waters only the biggest tree every day. The flowers receive nothing, the shrubs receive nothing, Eventually, the garden disappears. Only one tree survives. Many organizations do exactly this. They celebrate only the highest performers. Culture, however, is built by the hundreds of people who quietly keep the organization alive and ticking. There are 4 levels of recognition. Level 1, recognition for effort. I saw how much preparation you put into this. Level 2, recognition for behavior. You handle that disagreement very respectfully. Number 3, recognition for growth. You've improved significantly over the last 3 months. Keep it up. Growth deserves celebration, not only perfection. And number 4, recognition for values. This reflects exactly who we want to be as an organization. This is where culture gets built. Leadership is a mirror. People don't always become what leaders expect them to be. They become what leaders repeatedly reflect back to them. If every reflection says, you matter only when you win, that becomes the culture. And if every reflection says, you matter because of how you contribute to the organization, that becomes culture. Recognition is simply the mirror through which organizations tell people who they are becoming. I'm going to give you a framework. Recognize quickly. Delay weakens impact. Identify behavior. Don't praise generally. Describe specifically. Show impact. Explain why the behavior mattered. Encourage repetition. Invite the behavior to become a habit. Think about your own workplace. Who is silently carrying your team, yet hardly ever receives your recognition? Whose confidence have you unknowingly strengthened or weakened simply through your words? As a leader, what behavior are you rewarding today? Because tomorrow, that behavior will define your culture. A sculptor does not create a statue by adding stones. He creates it by revealing what already exists. Leadership is remarkably similar. Recognition does not create greatness, it reveals it. And once people begin to see the best within themselves, they often become capable of far more than they ever imagined. Recognition isn't about making people feel good. It's about helping people become better. Because the behaviors you recognize today becomes the culture you inherit tomorrow. Jai Hind.